Hey, I just wanted to jump on really quick to talk about home inspections because we are seeing them in about 95% of the deals that we're writing, and they are a super important and useful tool that we use to make sure that we're doing everything in our power to protect the buyer in the transaction. And when we're doing home inspections, we are looking for things that are potential surprises to the buyer about the home. And honestly, I've had it before where we're going in and we're inspecting properties that I thought, honestly, this property doesn't really need an inspection. And then we go in and we find issues. So they're always important to do. Now, some situations don't really allow for them to happen. Not every buyer actually wants one. So that accounts for about the 5 to 10% where we aren't doing them. But most transactions, we are doing them. And they only cost $400 to do also. So if you're buying a house for $700,000 and you're paying $400 for a home inspection, that's the equivalent of buying a car for $30,000 and paying $17 to make sure that we know everything about the car. And they really are in-depth. It's a really thorough process. We make sure that we're covering all of our bases and really getting an intimate knowledge of the house. Now, if we do the home inspection, we find something that's a surprise to us, we have 3 ways that we can react. The first is we can ask for the seller to remediate the issue. Okay, we can go back to them and say, we found that the basement has water in it. It's going to cost $10,000 to do. We got a quote for it, and we want you to fix it. Or we can go back and ask for money off of the deal. That's something that we can go back for. We can change any of the terms of the offer that we had already gotten accepted by the seller. Now we can go back and change some of the terms. We can take off the $10,000 for the water issue in the basement. That's an example of something that we can do. Or the third thing that we can do to react to a home inspection where we revealed a big deficiency or really any deficiency is we can just accept the home in its current state and go forward with the deal. But home inspections are super important. We try to have them in every single deal because it is such a good tool that we use to protect our buyers, and we suggest that you guys include them in your deals too.